So I've been wondering, there's this career or there's this field where you can make up to $150,000 per annum. And what is it really? You don't need a university degree and you don't need any in-depth technical knowledge. And what career, what field am I talking about here? I'm talking about becoming a Salesforce administrator. And what does it take to become one? I think that's what I want to share with you in this video. Come along with me while I just give you all the tips and knowledge that you need to become one. Because you know what? In this day and age where, there is recession, there is cost of living crisis, companies are making employees redundant. People are talking about, strike all over the place. People, different employment body or organizations or group are going on strike, fighting the government for pay rise. But what about if I tell you that there are still some career that doesn't really need a university degree and doesn't need so many years of training, and you can literally even switch from what you're doing currently to become one, and in less than 1 to 3 years you could be earning $450,000. Will you actually believe that? If you don't, come along with me. Like I said, I'll show you how. So what is a Salesforce administrator and how to become one? I'm actually reading it from, the website of the organization, the company who actually owns Salesforce. So what does it say here? The first question you need to ask yourself is actually, what is Salesforce? So Salesforce is a company that designs cloud-based customer relationship management software or solution. Okay, what is a customer relationship management solution? I think that's the first key question to know before you can now walk your way back and say, okay, a CRM, what is a CRM? And if I want to become a Salesforce administrator, okay, Salesforce is a CRM. Okay, what is a CRM? Let's find out. So CRM, customer relationship management system or solution, refers to a combination of strategies and technologies business use to optimize their customer engagement and make the best use of data. Overall, customer relationship management combines sales, marketing, and service under one system or strategy so that the teams can align the effort to meet their organizational goal. A strong CRM strategy accounts for all stages of the customer journey, from moment a potential customer become aware of your brand or become aware of your product, to after they have made a purchase and become a loyal or repeated customer. So all of those processes and touch point between the organization and then the customer that or that actually buy your goods or services, customer relationship management solution or process interface or is wrapped within that. So that's essentially what it is. So if you now take that back, like I said, so a CRM system, okay, Salesforce is one. Is actually number one CRM system in the world at the moment. So they dominate that space. So what does it now mean to be a CRM administrator or a Salesforce administrator? Okay, that is what we now want to find out. Okay, cool. So let me give you some stats first before we go too deep into this. This is according to Statista. Salesforce generated over 26 billion in revenue in fiscal year 2022 alone, increasing by over 21 billion since 2015. And this same source is predicting that CRM software will generate over 120 billion by revenue by 2027. So we're talking about 3 years from now, we could be talking about a range of 100 billion within that space. So what does that say? That shows there's a lot of opportunities still out there within that space. So why don't you want to get in early? That's what I'm about to tell you. So now, all of those intro and all of those, knowledge and all that. Let's actually now talk about what is the Salesforce administrator, what do they do? So Salesforce administrator is someone who has passed a certifying exam and is qualified to function as an advisor for getting the most out of Salesforce CRM platform. Salesforce administrators typically work with company stakeholders to customize the platform, support users within the company, and forge a connection between the business and technology. So you can kind of look at Salesforce administrator like sort of somehow kind of relate to what business analysts do. They sit between the business and technology and kind of, pulling both together, pulling them together so they can kind of align in terms of strategy, in terms of decision, in terms of what the business want to achieve using this CRM solution or this CRM platform. So he does go further here. He says, as a Salesforce administrator, you can be a valuable asset to an organization you work for or organization you consult for, because the advantage of becoming one is you become an expert in that space, and you can be working for one company or you could be consulting for multiple companies. We're coming there. So by serving as a trusted advisor for how to maximize the platform, how to show organization how the platform work, and enabling team to access data and complete business processes with ease. Because if you think about it now, this is a platform that is gaining momentum. A lot of organizations are adopting these. And it's a matter of time before some of the organization where you currently work for or that you may be working for in the future will actually be adopting these. So you think about it. If you have, dipped your feet into the ocean, Helly, if you have put yourself way ahead of when your organization will be doing this, just think about how valuable you can become for your organization when they finally make a decision to switch, to start using a solution like this. So those are the tips. Don't miss it. Catch the bus early. So let's just go through a little bit of what a Salesforce administrator will be doing day to day, just to give a bit of overview of what it involves to that person will be doing. So a Salesforce administrator will probably be creating dashboard for individual users to enable them to help visualize data, sort of creating visualization, aggregating data on that platform. So for reporting purposes, or maybe just for analytics. Also, they will need to stay current on new Salesforce tools, capabilities, and update so that the companies can remain competitive in the market. So it's more or less like that administrator needs to be at forefront of everything, getting the information early so they can always, get their organizations to maximize that. Also, they will be needed to maintain the platform by updating user profiles, changing sharing privileges, and improving reporting settings. So those administrative things, managing the users, the access, what they can do, what some people can't do, restricting access when necessary. All of these things, a Salesforce administrator will be doing it. And if you just think about it, that sounds cool, sounds fun as well. It's the sort of, role or sort of job that I think anybody will want to, do. You fancy that. So, also there are many other things. I mean, I'm just touching base on the bits and pieces that needs to be done. They will obviously be involved in fixing bugs, even training users and how to use the platform, building report, automating processes on the platform, setting up workflows, integrating third-party apps. I mean, me saying that, it doesn't necessarily mean an administrator will be doing all of these. Some of these responsibility might fall on other uh, actors or other, I would say, professional within that space, because apart from the administrator, we do have a Salesforce architect as well. And those have, there is higher level of knowledge required to be an architect. And some of these roles and responsibilities I mentioned here might actually fall on someone who is a Salesforce architect in the first place. So, I mean, and to be honest, looking through all of these, they are not very technical or very difficult things to do. You only just take you getting yourself, into this space, get familiar with what all these responsibilities entail, get certified, so you can farm up that knowledge, and then trust me, off you go. You're flying within few months or few couple of years. So, and these are the reason why this role is appealing, because we're talking about a role where you can you know you know work from anywhere. Even you don't have to physically be there. You could be working for companies thousands of miles away, being paid in dollars, but you might be physically present in a geographical location where you're not even spending dollars. But the exchange rate might be an advantage in that context. So let me just give you additional data, just to you know kind of give more context and clarity on this. So Salesforce platform, the platform itself has a wide range of users, and Salesforce administrators can work in a variety of industries, including healthcare, legal services, construction, insurance, human resources, non-profit organization, and government. And according to Glassdoor report, trust me, Salesforce administrator salary, the average salary in the US is revolving around £80,000 per annum, you know, and there are, roles that actually have other benefits such as cash bonuses, commissions, and profit sharing, you know. And as of January 2023, right now, there are more than 400 Salesforce admin job opening in the US alone. So, and that's just the US. Think about Europe, think about South America, Asia, EMEA. I mean Africa, because companies are adopting these platforms, and I can tell you, the adoption will accelerate quicker, because digital transformation is catching up everywhere now, and you just know that organization will want to just use or leverage this sort of platform for them to enable ease of doing business for them, and also streamline their processes and aggregate their data in one platform. It becomes easy for them to manage and run analytics on it. So trust me, this is one that you don't want to miss. So yeah, yeah. And how do you become one? Because that's why I know you will be more interested to hear. Of course, I think the number one key is to just gain experience using Salesforce. I know that might sound like easy or cheesy, like, okay, so how do you gain experience? I mean, there are different options available for this, because the company itself, Salesforce company, actually have a platform which they allow people to just go on and play with the platform, which makes it easy. So you literally get trained for free. Think about that. You have an opportunity to just go on there, get trained for free, become more familiar with the platform, and also get familiar with news, updates of what's happening within that space, within that industry. And all it just become is you just begin to gain those knowledge you need and begin to gain the confidence as well because you're already in this space. So I think that's key. That's quite key. So the if you just go on Google and type Salesforce trailer head, that will come up. I might just put it in, maybe in the bio or description of the video. Trust me, there's endless of opportunity in these, and I wouldn't be talking about this if I don't believe in it. So at least give it a try. If you go on Trailhead and sign up, and just get familiar with it and just kind of know what is this guy talking about? What is it about his Salesforce? So begin to just find out about it yourself. You understand that I think there's an hidden gem here because I've gone through a lot of the training, and I can tell you it doesn't require a lot of technical knowledge. Some of them are just easy, very intuitive, user-friendly language that anybody can learn. You don't need any coding knowledge. You don't need any technical knowledge. You don't need any networking knowledge. You just need to have some sort of computer usage and user interaction, digital interaction, and you'll be fine. Trust me. Yeah. So tell Trailhead how. I think other option is just get trained. You could get certified. There's a lot of training available. The organization do have some certification as well, like a Salesforce admin certification. Check that out as well. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is just me dishing out this information that I know could be helpful for my subscribers, for anybody who just have opportunity to watch this video. So yeah, so check that out. Definitely, get certified. Go on Trailer to just get trained for free on your own, and then I can tell you after a few weeks of immersing yourself into this, you begin to see the potential in this space. So yes, gain that experience through those two opportunities. And also, you may just try to find an entry-level job, maybe some job where you get trained by the organizations just to give you that opportunity, give you that break, and then you learn to the rope. Have real life experience of Salesforce, and then from there you take it on. And also, I think another thing to really look at is to kind of maybe know a little bit more about what CRM is, and then what are the capabilities available on CRM, because there are different what I would say products on that platform. There is Salesforce marketing, there's Salesforce sales itself, and there are other bits that focus on charity, that kind of designed for that industry. So it's about kind of getting that overview of the platform, and also building knowledge about, okay, which specific area do I want to delve into. But as an administrator, to be honest, you will probably be able to work in either of those platforms, whether it's Salesforce, marketing, sales, whether it's the different names of those platforms. Your skill will be required either space or with either platform you find yourself. So I would definitely recommend the Salesforce Administrator. Is an hidden gem that's worth checking out. And if you've got any questions or any you need more clarification, feel free to drop me a comment, or maybe just reach out in some of the undos or information in the description of the video. So I'm happy to to connect with you, get you some more information you may need in this, because trust me, you won't regret it if you manage to put yourself into this space. So yes, this will be part of the series that I want to be running on different career path and different um, opportunities for digital nomad, for digital work, for remote working, and opportunity just for people to change career, or maybe gain a new skill that probably might enable you to eventually make a decision either to pursue that or still keep it as a side also. Either way you want to do it. So thanks for watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you.